Hi, my name is Arnold Detrick. Many of you know me as AJ Detrick, and I'm running for Midland Park's Board of Education. I live in town for the last 2 years with my wife Amanda, who's a teacher in Teaneck, and my 2 children, Connor, who attends the Midland Park Junior Senior High School, and my daughter Carly, who attends the Highland Elementary School.
And hello, my name is Deblasio. I'm running for Midland Park Board of Education with AJ, or Arnold. My wife and I, Jessica, moved here 2 years ago from Hawthorne. My wife is also a teacher in Wycliffe Elementary Schools, and my older daughter Lauren is a 6th grader at Highland Elementary, and my younger daughter Caitlin is a 4th grader at the Highland Elementary. So one of the reasons my wife and I moved here 2 years ago from Hawthorne was because of the school system and the reputation that it had. We've been really excited with the education that my daughters have gotten at both Godwin and Highland Elementary Schools. And I think that with my educational background and experience, by running for and becoming one of the Board of Ed members, we can actually make Midland Park one of the preeminent school districts in Bergen County.
The reason I'm running for school board is because I believe I could bring a new perspective to our community and to our board. Being the father of 2 children in the district and being the husband of an educator, I understand the importance and what goes into running a district. But I also understand that it's important that we let our community have their voice heard. So I'm welcoming anybody in the community to come out, be at the meetings, have your voice heard, understand what goes on in our district. We're here for you, and that's why Keith and I are running together.
One of the foundations of our campaign is the idea that we want to do all that we can to open lines of communication in the community with the Board of Ed and community members.
You know, it's all too often that we're at a soccer game, we're at a softball game, and we hear people in town that are concerned. What's going on? What's new with the board? How about this year's school? Is anything coming up? It's important that you come out and you're at these meetings, or come to Keith and I. We're your voice. We want to be there to help the town. We want to be there for the school board. We want to be there for our children. Most important, that's why we're doing this.
Additionally, we want to get everybody involved, not just the parents of school children, not just the parents of young school children, but the people who still live in town, who had kids come through the district, that are proud of the district, the people that have been here for a long time, because a high-quality school district benefits everybody in town.
Another part of our foundation is financial responsibility. A lot of times Keith and I are talking about, where's the money going? Who's spending the money? Is it in the benefit of our children? And I think that's a tough question to answer. What we need to look at is, what are our short-term goals? What are our long-term goals? And how do we make sure that the taxpayers' money is spent efficiently, while at the same time making sure that our children's future are secure?
People talk about the school budget. This year, actually, the school budget was down from the year before, which is wonderful. And we'd all like to make budget cuts, but making a budget cut for the sake of just doing it isn't really fiscally responsible. The idea is, let's look at whatever the problem individually may be, whether it's infrastructure, whether it's extracurricular activities, gather some data, analyze that data, make sure we've reached out to all the different parties involved, and then make good long-term and short-term decisions.
Absolutely. Here's what Keith and I bring to the table. From an operational aspect, I've been in the business world for over 10 years. I understand leadership, I understand communication. I also understand that communication is key no matter what business you're in, no matter what sector of an industry you're in, school, community, children, sports. It's very important. Day in and day out, I interact with executives, and it's very important that a level set of communication is had.
And I bring over 2 decades of experience in high schools. As a teacher, as a coach, as a volunteer, as a union member, all sorts of aspects. That, coupled with my degree in educational leadership from a generational family of teachers. So I bring tons and tons of experience to the problems, to the hurdles that we're going to face, and that we're going to be able to overcome together.
On any given day, you'll see Keith and I on a baseball field, on a softball field, in the stands, watching our daughters cheer, watching them play their favorite sports. We want you to come up and talk to us. It's very important that your voice is heard.
We feel we have a responsibility to the Midland Park community to continue to promote the best education possible.
In a fiscally responsible way. If elected, we believe
in open lines of communication and transparency,
fiscal responsibility,
continued expansion of curriculum,
and promotion of extracurricular activities.
My name is Keith Deblasio, and on November 5th, I'm running for Midland Park Board of Education.
My name is Arnold AJ Detrick, and on November 5th, I'm running for Midland Park Board of Education.
Remember, on November 5th, vote Detrick and Deblasio.
When we win, so do you.